Hi, you guys. I just thought I'd take you all for a little ride here. I'm in the midst of filling an order, and what I do is I wait a minute, just a second. I gotta throw this. Where did I put my? Oh, there it is. Hang on. See this envelope here? It is completely full. I might can add some more. It's full of scraps of fabric because I have a lot of fabric and a lot of scraps. Um, I end up with actually more than I'll probably use in my lifetime because my lifetime is getting kind of short. And so, but I sell these bags for $25. But the $25 also pays the shipping. So you don't pay any extra for shipping because these here priority mail envelopes ship for right around $10. So the $25 actually covers your shipping too. But anyway, but I have like here I've started another stack here of scraps, and they're all different sizes and all different colors and all different shapes. And first I was calling them crumb packs because all the pieces that I added into the packs were just really crumbs small. But now I started putting a little bit larger of crumbs in there, so they're really just scraps. But they're really good for if you're making. See, this one's pretty big here, but isn't that beautiful? And so, and some really are small scraps, like these here are small scraps. And but I have I have enough to share. I have enough scraps to keep me busy for the rest of my life. And I keep getting new scraps because I love them. And so, but this, like this here stack, like there's a real small crumb that's in there too. But then there's a piece of like a lacy crumb. This is a piece of denim crumb. They're all different though. Every one is different, and I just keep adding. Oh, this is a pretty big piece, but I didn't want to cut up that. Um, but especially if you're doing like a crazy quilt or something, these pieces are, I would say, are just wonderful. I had a few of these. These are fun. This is like a sparkly gypsy thing, and and then some have like a little unicorn on there. They're just all just scraps, and so when you get what this one here is also already a little piece of a quilty, and this is just a scrap. So you get, once you get the package, there is just an assortment of, and most of them are cottons, but there might be a little bit of maybe flannel in there, and you might end up with a little bit of something else that I don't know what it is in there. But see, it's just, oh, there's a pretty little well, I don't know where it went, but I know I just saw, well, I guess I don't know anything. Thought I just saw a cardinal, but see, this is a bunch so far, and then I take my bag and I start stuffing the bag up. So I Sherry, if you're watching this is your bag, one of your bags. And so I try not to wrinkle it too much. I've been ironing these as I go, so they're not real wrinkled, because I don't want to send people real wrinkly stuff. I'd rather send it a little bit nice. Here's, I got a piece of denim in that one because, oh yeah, that's a piece of flannel right there. And so, and there might be some holiday kind of fabrics. And let's see, these ones are cute. A bunch of cute little things here, cut out in different shapes. There was one day I was just cutting fabric, and there was fabric with different things, and so I was just cutting the things out. See now? And I stuffed this. Now see, I stuff it. Now see, this one here, I'll still be able to fit some more in here because I fit it in on to where I can tape it shut. But see, I don't want to leave no blank space in there because if it fits, it chips. So I will be adding a little bit more to that one. But I've got a bucket next to me of I've got a bucket next to me of just scrap fabrics that I use. And so some of them might be like an odd shape like this, but not too many of them will be like that. Oops, that's a little shape. We'll put that there. And let's see, what do I have in here? Now, see here I have, gosh, look at this, you guys. See this blouse that I'm wearing? 3 months ago, I couldn't wear it because it was too tight. Look at this. Look at this space I have in here. I'm telling you what's the truth. Eating healthy is not overrated. Okay, see, there's a odd shape, but it's a scrap. And this one here, now this one's kind of a little bit longer, but it's a scrap. Sherry, if you're watching this and you see that, you say, oh no, I don't want them big old ones, well, you let me know and I'll make sure you get only crumbs. But like this one, no, I need to keep that one over here. See this, they're see, all my scraps are just a bunch of just pieces. Just, let's see, I want to keep a piece of this, but then that leaves this, and so then I try and press them, so I don't send a bunch of wrinkled mess. I don't want to do that. I want to have them a little bit pressed anyway. And so that they're a little neat. I don't, they don't have to be, I'm not too crazy about neatness, but I do like them to be a little bit ironed. And so this is pretty, isn't it, with that gold on there? And so now, and I want to keep some of that one, so I'm going to cut a piece off of that. So I want to keep some of that, so that'll go in my stuff. And then I'll iron this one. So there's no rhyme or reason to the sizes. They're just crumbs in my opinion. And so I'll just keep going. I need these solid ones. Okay, and then I just keep picking through my bin there Now here, isn't that pretty? That's pretty. But now see, now that's something I will use, but I will take a piece off and I'll put it in the scrap bundle. That's so pretty. It's got little socks on it. Then I put this piece over here in my keep pile. Look at this. Oh, see, here's a little crumb. This is really a crumb right here. That's a crumb right there, but we'll put that in there. And then, oh, here, see? These ones are already cut. Look at that, how pretty that is. And so that'll be really pretty on a crazy quilt. Let's put 2 pieces of that in here in this package. And these ones are for my crazy quilts. And then, now see, here's some Christmassy things. And so let's go this one right here. And, well, you'd think I could cut a straight line. Now see how cute that is? Yep, that's cute enough that I have to keep that piece. And you get a lot of lint for free. So I'm going to put that piece in there. Give that a little nice little press. Put that piece in there. And, oh, this is cute fabric right here. It's got little trucks and cars and stuff. Now, that's a big piece, so that's a big piece of fabric, but to me, it's just a big scrap. It's just a big scrap. So I'm going to, so I need to keep this, of course. I won't put a big piece like this in, but see, I share what I have. If I have a piece that that I can, now see, I'll put this piece in. I'll put this piece into the scrap package. That's pretty. And you never know what you're going to get because I have got like a lot of different fabrics, a lot of different scraps. If it isn't a scrap, I make it into a scrap. That's what I do. I make it into a scrap. So, oh, now these ones here, I already put some of those in there, so we'll put that right there. And now here is a piece. I think this come from a jelly roll. Yeah, this is probably from a jelly roll because I think that's 2.5 inches. Yeah, that's 2.5 inches. So this came from a jelly roll, and it's about 40 inches. So we're just going to put that whole thing in there. Now, I think that much there will fill this bag, see? So let me see. I stuff it. I just stuff it. There it's stuffed. Now see, that's a full bag now. I'd say that's looks like a nice pillow. So then I take that and then I seal that. And so see, that's a filled up package right there. So that's a complete full package that's ready to go. All I have to do is put on a shipping label. And so then I get to starting on my next stack. Ooh, look at this piece. You go Hawaii with this piece. Okay, Papa, you do that. I love you, darling. Okay, and so I'm going to cut that one in half because I need part of that one for something. Most of my pieces now they go on like a crumb quilt or a crazy quilt or something. And because I love all different kinds of fabrics, then I need a little bit of everything. And I don't ever like put my matching. I've been thinking about doing a matching crazy quilt project. I've been thinking about like doing all, well, that's not supposed to be in there. Like doing all blues. That's what I've been thinking about. Just all different colors of blue. And see there how pretty. That's a scrap. Let's make it pretty. Okay, that'll go in there. And then we have this one here. We'll cut off that little crazy end right there because it just takes up space. And then I'm going to cut right there. And so some for me, some for you. And this is how I work my packages. As I get the orders, and this is fun for me to do, because you know what it does for me? It this come off of a project already, or a project in service or something, because it's got like a hem in it. But that's pretty, see? And when you're doing any kind of scrappy thing, oh, look at this, train tracks. Isn't that pretty? See now? Put one of those in there. So see, it's when you get a package of this, it's going to be, and see, then there's some for me still, you know. And there's still some for me there. Oh, and then there's some wheels. Get them threads out of there. I try not to send too much lint with them. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at them little roosters on there. Let's see. What should I do with this? That's not a whole rooster. This is not a whole rooster. That's only one whole rooster. Well, I want there to be a whole rooster in here, because I don't know what people will be doing with these, and they might want to have a whole rooster. Now, I might not need a whole rooster in my whatever, so, and this might be the only piece I have like this. We don't know. We don't know. So there, we keep that, and I'm going to put this whole rooster right in there. Put that right in there. And there's some more of them wheels in a different color. The other one was black. Now these ones are blue and white. That's nice. And a little press. Put that over here. And there's a pretty colorful piece. We'll put that right there. This one's just like that one. This one's some cars. There's some cars in there. They look like taxi cabs. It says something on there, but I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read it. That right there. I need my glasses to see, but boy, I do not like wearing glasses. Now, that's another piece like I just cut. Now, this, here's some more of them little socks. We'll put that there. This is like a little Christmas something. Christmas packages. That kind of looks like a 10 by 10 square. We're going to put that one in there. That'll be nice. Okay. I try to make my packages into something that I would want to receive myself. And I get packages of scrap fabrics from some of my wonderful contestants. No, they're not contestants. Some of my wonderful viewers. You know, I'll take a piece. Now this I'm going to put here. I will take a piece of fabric like this. Like it's an odd shape. And I will take that and put it on another piece of fabric and just keep this odd shape and then like applique the whole thing just like it is on another piece of fabric. Then I might applique something else on top of it, which I applique with a machine with using fancy stitch on the machine. But I like this piece because it looks almost foresty, and so I would put like this up somewhere, and then maybe I'd put some green here to make like a hill. Maybe I would have a waterfall right here. There's so much you can do with scraps. This is a different kind of a fabric. This is, I've used a lot of this one, and it's really, really soft. It almost feels like a flannelette, you know, a real lightweight flannel. But I love this fabric. I think it's really pretty. And so we'll put a piece of that in there. And then here is a, this here fabric here reminds me of my grandmother's house dresses. My grandmother always wore dresses. You never saw her in any breeches. She was a house dress grandma. But this and she would make her dresses, but she also made belts to go with them. So all her dresses had a belt to go with them. And so that reminds me of her dresses. I miss my grandma. She was amazing. Grandmas these days just aren't the same as they were all them years ago. Okay, let's see. How are we going down here now? We're digging into this. While we're digging into this mess of mine. Now here, oh, we'll put that in my stuffing bag. See, I have a, oh no, that's not my stuffing bag. This is my stuffing bag. When I get little pieces that are just little, really even smaller than a crumb, I put them in this bag. And this is stuffing for if I make a pillow or something. And which now my granddaughter Aria, she has her own sewing machine. I am not kidding you one bit. We had, the other day I was making a video, and my granddaughter Aria was helping me sew a little bit, and she has been using my Singer sewing machine. That's a crank. She's been using that to sew with. And then the other day in the mail, one of the subscribers of mine, which is so beyond awesome, sent a package. And in there was a little sewing kit for Aria that had just a bunch of stuff and a little small sewing machine. She was so excited for that. She goes, do we have her phone number so I can call her and thank her? She was so excited about that. And then the next day, come in the mail from the same subscriber, beautiful lady. Oh my gosh. I don't know if she wants me to say her name. And so, but then it was fabrics, like 10 by 10, what do you call them? Like a layer cake, you call them. And oh my gosh, this girl. And we haven't had a whole lot of time to sew yet. We've had some. And it seems like I teach her one thing and she remembers it right away. Ooh, what is this that it doesn't want to tear? And so, so she knows the parts. She knows what's the presser foot. She knows the feed dogs. She knows she can thread it. She knows how to thread it. I showed her one time. And right now what she's been making by using her she's been making 5 by 5 squares out of the 10 by 10s. And she's making little bitty pillows because I had so she made her mom a pillow. She made the dog a pillow. She made her sister a pillow. I think she's made like 5 little pillows, which is good because she's getting used to using the machine and sewing a straight line. And oh my gosh, is she excited. But now her and I are going to be we'll be doing videos together, but like she's got school, and then like Tuesday night, her school had a skating party. And so right after supper, she went to the skating party. So, oh, then did she? Yeah, we still did have, her dad gave her 20 minutes. Said, okay, you can have 20 minutes with Mina to sew. And so we had 20 minutes that night. And so, but now it's Friday night. We can stay up all night if we want to. Although Dad says, oh no, Mom's home tonight. That's right. See, Mom works nights. She's a RN, and she works the night shift. And so then Dad's in charge. But even Dad, if Mom's working on a weekend night, even Dad says, then her bedtime is 10:30, so she gets to stay up late. But tonight Mom's home, so we might get to stay up all night. I don't know. We'll see. I'm learning these two kids to see which one's the strictest parent. Yeah. So Ari and I might be doing a bit of stitching tonight. Okay, let's see here. Oh, look at here now. See, my box of, I got a bin down here with fabrics. Oh my gosh, it smells like my husband was in the bathroom. Oh yeah, I love that guy. I bought some of that poopery stuff. I said, spray this in the John before you do your business. But he forgets. Lord have mercy, I need a mask. Okay, now let's see, we're going to cut a piece here. So I like these packages to have an assortment of color, an assortment. So there is an assortment of color. And look at that with the rooster weather vanes. Oh, and there's a cow weather vane. That's a good one. And this one will go in my stuffing bag. I keep my stuffing bag right there. Oh, this is a little piece of seersucker. So I'll go ahead and just cut that like this here. Some for me, some for you. So, and then I'll just kind of fold that up and give it a little press. And look at this. Oh my word. Oh, look at this. Look, that almost looks like a jungle print. That's about an 8-inch, 9-inch square. I'm going to leave that one just like that too. And then here, now here's some different shapes. That one's Americana. We'll leave that one like that. Papa, give a shot of that Febreze out there, please. Yep, and then here's some. That's pretty. See, if you're making a crazy quilt, these kind of pieces are like perfect. So, I know I got a big piece of that one. Look at this with the monkeys. Look at the little monkeys. Aren't they adorbs? Adorbs, that's what I call them. I learn all kind of words by listening to my little grandchild. Now, my littlest granddaughter that's here, she's just 2 years old, so I don't learn a lot of words. Boy, is she learning to talk fast. Her favorite word, though, is no. Yeah, that's her favorite word, no. We say, Kaya, pick that up off the floor. No, she says. Just no. And although she knows what pick that back up, you know, so that she doesn't leave her stuff laying all over the floor, she just, no. She does pick it up, though, because she don't want to get a pop on the butt. Her daddy gives her a pop on the butt. She better learn how to listen before she gets potty trained, because once she's potty trained, them nice cushy diapers won't be there anymore. So, oh, look at this. Oh, and see, there's a little piece like little Christmas poinsettias on there. Poinsettias, whatever you're supposed to say it. Now this is fun. This is a fun piece of fabric. I actually bought this. This one was actually, I purchased this here. It's got states on there. So what I think I'm going to do here for a scrap, I'm just going to cut this right here. And then I'm going to give it a rip. Give that a rip. We'll just let her rip right there. And got all kind of states on there. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and put this whole piece in there because what state is she in? I think she's in California. There's part of California. I really don't remember where she is now. Mississippi. Minnesota, that's my state. That's where I was born. I was born and bred in Minnesota. I have 14 years of Minnesota in me. That's all. Ice skating. I did not want to leave when we did leave, but hey, I left. I didn't complain too much. I didn't because if my father said, if you keep complaining, I'll give you something to complain about. So I quit complaining. Yeah. I just pouted the whole drive down to Florida. I just pouted. I took care of my little brother, though. Because he was only a year old. And we were in a station wagon. And, oh, see, now these are definitely crumbs here. I'll put some in my stash, some in this stash. Put two pieces. That's really pretty color. And now what is this? This must be, oh, that's like that piece that I just had, which that looks like that was like a fabric ribbon. I'll cut another little piece off of there and put that in there. So anyhow, this is just kind of what I want to show you is what these packages go for. I mean, what they include. And they'll all be different. All of them will be different. You know, right here, I got some lace. I'm going to cut a piece of this lace off of here and put that in there because you never know what somebody might want to do with this collection. That's pretty. I'll put that right in there too. And then I will see, I just my whole basket down there is just filled with, it's all rankled, so I have to go over here and fix it so I don't look like I'm just a slob, you know. There, now look, see, that's ironed. Put that on there. There's another piece of that, yeah, I already put a piece of that in there. Oh, here's some of this cow fabric. I remember this cow fabric where I got this. I got this cow fabric, well, it doesn't show a whole cow, but I got this from Yolanda. Yolanda sent me the cow fabric because she made something out of the cow fabric, and then she sent me the extra cow fabric. So it doesn't show a whole cow on there, I don't think. Oh yeah, there's a whole cow. See there? There's a whole cow. That's a Holstein cow. When we left Minnesota, I had to leave we lived on a dairy farm, and all we had was, well, most of our cows were Holsteins. Just like that, black and white. And there was a couple of Jerseys, but they were mostly Holsteins. And so I left them behind too. I know they missed me. Yes, they did. My cows missed me. I sure miss them. And the people that bought our farm, they sold them all. Darn it. They didn't even keep them and love them. Oh, see this, I've already put some of that in there. So, and there's some pieces here that's got to go in my stuffing bag. I'll put them down here in my stuffing bag. Keep filling that up because, yeah, stuffing. Okay. Now I think I've already put some of this star fabric in there. Oh, I don't think I've put any of this. So I'm going to cut off some of this. It's like fireworks. Isn't that a pretty one? See, when I look at something like this, I see it in a crazy quilt patch, and know that it looks beautiful. I can see beautiful. Let's see, I'm digging some more. Well, I won't keep you guys much longer. I'm just looking. I'm just here. Look at this. Look at these. Just look at these beauteous pieces. I love them. Okay, now we'll go here. Did I put a piece of this? I don't think so. So this is nice. I like lavender. It looks like a lavender flower, doesn't it? And then here, we'll put that little crumb in there. You never know what somebody's going to use these for. They might need that little crumb. And then here is some stars and a little piece of the border selvage edge. We'll put a couple of pieces of that in there, and we'll put a piece of this in there. And so you kind of get the hint, you kind of get the idea. This is here a piece of scrap that's already been quilted together, not quilted, pieced together. And so I then, yes, Papa? Is that you, Papa?
Yeah, it's me.
What's going on? Is the tree man still out there?
No, he's gone.
Is he done cutting, or was he just getting...
No, just...
Billy was just getting an estimate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And figure out what we're going to do. You interested in this at all?
No, but put that in Bianca. That's probably Bianca's anyway.
It's Jennifer's.
Oh, put it up on the counter for...
Okay. And this is Tony's. I don't know.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, no, that's just advertising. Okay, you can throw that in the trash. Okay, now this is pretty. It's got threads all over everything. And so like I say, the packages are, you've seen how I stuffed them. It's a priority mail, flat rate, bubble wrap envelope. I stuff as much fabric, scraps, as I can in there. The total price with shipping is $25. And that's with the shipping. So, and like I said, the shipping is about $10 for one of those bags. It's not always the same when I go to ship it. I guess the post office changes their mind every once in a while what they should be. But it averages about $10 to ship it, no matter where you ship it in the United States. So especially going over to California, that's good. From Florida to the West Coast, there's where the shipping gets. I should move myself to the middle of the country so that some people don't have to pay so much shipping. Oh, look, there's a little monkey eating a banana on there. A little sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. There's just a little, this is definitely a crumb right here. This one's a little bit bigger. It's about 4 inches wide by maybe 12 inches long. So some of the pieces in the scraps are going to be of a larger variety. And every package will be different. But this gives me opportunity to go through my scraps and see what I have. And then I get inspired to do other things that I want to do. I say, ooh, I did not know I had that beautiful piece. Look at that one, see? Some of these little pieces, geez, they're so pretty. And I always rather have just small pieces rather than um, yardage because it's so easy to use pieces. Using yardage, kind of you're afraid to cut it apart, and so I am anyway. I might be a little weird, I don't know. And I still have yardage that's been yardage for a long time. I just need to start cutting it up. And so, but out of my yardage, I can come up with a lot of little scraps. Beautiful scraps. Look at that, how pretty pink that is. Pretty in pink. There's another piece of that Hawaiian. Oh, and then there's Hawaiian, and look at this one. This is like an Oriental. That's pretty, isn't it? We'll put that there. And there, teal. That's pretty. Oh, it needs a little press. Little press. And that's a little shred. That's a crumb right there. There's a crumb right there. Because first I was just calling them crumb packs. But they're not all just, oh, this one's got the, oh, what do you call them flowers now? I can't remember. Look at how pretty. Those are pretty. I know what those are called, but right now my brain says, I'm not telling you. My brain says, I ain't telling you what that's called. Sometimes my brain gets pretty bossy. See how this, we got pulling threads off there. We put just all threads in there. It takes up space where there could be a whole nother scrap. And this pretty pink. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, so I guess I'll quit running my mouth now. That's good. Oh, look at this one's got little fish. Little fish, little fish. I just put that blade in there. So it should not be dull anywhere. It's just the way I'm working things probably. Little blue fish, little blue fish. Okay. And so, and there's another piece goes in my stuffing bag. And there's some little kitty cats. So I just wanted you to see how I do these packages. And like I say, $25, and that includes all the fabrics and the shipping. And I'm going to let that be for now. Wait a minute, I have to read something because it's just something I do. I always read something. So I got Louise Hay still here. Let's go toward the end of the book. Let's each one of these, it gives a little heading up here. This one says unity. And I am one with everyone on the planet. There are not two conflicting powers, that is, good and evil. There is one infinite spirit, and there are human beings who have the opportunity to use the intelligence and wisdom and tools they have been given in every way. When you talk about them, you are talking about us, because we are the people, we are the government, we are the churches, and we are the planet. The place to begin making changes is right where we are. It is all too easy to say it's the devil or it's them. It really is us. And there you go. I am one with everyone on the planet. What does it say over here? We are all on the cutting edge of a profound awakening of consciousness for the planet. We can unite with our brothers and sisters throughout the world in in unifying love. Well, I like this page, and that is it. We are all equal. We are all equal. There is nobody better than the next guy. I don't care if you've had 99 years of college. You're no better than me, and I'm no better than anybody. I mean, I'm no better than anybody. We are all equal, and we have all been given all the same opportunities. We can either take them and run with them, or we can sit back and say, that's not for me. But anyway, I love Louise Hay and everything. I've got a few different books by Louise Hay, and she's an amazing lady. She was. She's now passed away, but in October it'll be 4 years since she passed away, I think. But anyway, I think October, or was it August? My memory is going a little shabby these days. So I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you healthy, keep you happy, keep you humble, and keep you safe and secure, and keep loving yourself as you love each other. And I will see you on the next video. God bless and keep you. And here we go again.